We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
Man has not set foot on the moon since NASA's Apollo 17 mission in 1972, almost 50 years ago. But it seemed that when the winners and losers of the Cold War era space race became clear, interest in revisiting the moon started to fade. That is, until now. Last year, China planted its flag on the moon in December, before the Chang'e 5 space probe came back to Earth with samples of rock and soil from the lunar surface. Meanwhile, American space agency NASA revealed its plans to send astronauts back to the moon by 2024. The first phase of this mission, Artemis 1, will begin this year. NASA also announced agreements with Elon Musk's SpaceX, Jeff Bezos's Blue Origins, and aerospace veteran Dynetics. The combined $967 million contracts will see each of the three companies develop their own moon landers. And of course, the US and China aren't alone. Countries like Japan, Russia, and India have all outlined ambitious lunar missions launching later in 2021. So while the old plans were all about getting boots on the moon, the new rush to space has bigger and more long-term ambitions, like genuine international cooperation and creating a gateway to the next frontier, Mars. Not only will the moon serve as a critical testbed for systems like rovers, habitats, and power stations, it's also an essential stopover on the near 34 million-mile journey from Earth to the Red Planet. Last year, the European Space Agency published its concept for an international moon village, envisaged for sometime around 2050. It shows what life might be like for the first people living on the lunar surface. As it stands, humanity is limited to one planet with a growing demand for finite resources, so space colonies could be the answer to this problem. NASA says that modeling life for astronauts on the moon will help future generations refine our knowledge of the Earth's ecology. In other words, the more we know about what is up there, the better things will be down here, on Earth.